Hey Cadets, Chance here with one last update before Combo Breaker 2026. Um, just a few small changes. First, Lenny has a enhanced overhead. Bigger range than it was before. Bert has gotten a buff slash nerf to his escape blast. This move no longer knocks down the opponent, but it does launch them. And the tap version now pushes Bert away, and the hold version moves him towards his opponent. And the hold version is also heavily delayed, which means it gives you a kind of a tricky mix-up option, especially on Oki. Keenan has had some small changes. His back weapon, this move sometimes missed opponents when you were too close and you tried to do the side switch version. It has now been fixed, so you will no longer miss your opponents as often, hopefully at all. And it has also been slowed down in terms of startup and recovery by one single frame. Keenan's teleport slash also got one additional frame of recovery. Keenan's clone storm has also been improved. So the clone storm is still delayed and allows you to act during it, but the entire thing will combo if the first part hits, and it will auto aim as opponents try to jump over it, making it better for lockdown. I've also rewritten the code that handles last hit situations. Now, when a last hit occurs, I believe it's more stable, better at getting double last hits or double KOs correct, which it was messing up at a little bit before, and will now lock the players to either side of the screen and, most importantly, destroy any remaining assists on the screen, as well as indicating on the sign which player is in last hit. So here's an example where we're going to use Chet's level 2, which produces a lot of stuff on the screen, but once the last hit occurs, it'll end his assist. And so you wake up now into last hit with a full stack of assist gauge, and there's no lockdown pressure from assists. It's basically a full reset. In a more general system change, it is less likely that you will miss your opponent if they are ducking or crouching. I've adjusted all the hurt boxes so that if you're going to low profile or hop over a move, it has to be with a committal attack. So, for example, this move would have missed before, and now it hits. Oh gosh, what is that? I'm very pleased to present Commander Kurt. Commander Kurt is our newest addition to the fighters in Heavenly Parasite, and he focuses on restraint. As you can see, Kurt carries no weapon in his hands at the moment. If you hit the weapon button, Kurt will get into a weapon-ready stance. And as you can see, he's charging. If you wait at least 2 seconds before using a weapon attack out of the weapon-ready stance, your weapon will be at full power. If you do it any faster than that, you will have a lower range, less damaging weapon attack. All his weapon attacks vary in strength and range when they're charged versus uncharged. If you'd like to use a weapon attack without spending time in the ready stance, you can double tap any direction and weapon attack to use it uncharged. However, the startup is slower because you're having to go into the ready stance before using your weapon. In his unarmed stance, Kurt is very fast. And his jabs are some of the best in the game. Most of them hit multiple times and do good damage. When you've readied your weapon, Kurt's jabs all change. These jabs are generally able to do the same basic functions, but they do so with less damage and less reward in terms of launches or knockdowns. They, however, are faster. Here's a look at Kurt's weapon attacks. His neutral weapon hits mid and has good range and damage. His forward weapon has good range, but is only able to hit high and can be avoided with low-profile attacks. His down forward weapon, low profiles. His down weapon is a good range sweep. Down back weapon is a sharp angled anti-air. And his back end weapon allows him to avoid lows and do an overhead that moves him backwards. So you can use it as a sway, as a hop, and as an overhead. Neutral weapon in the air has good range downwards and can cross up. His forward weapon in the air has excellent range. And his back weapon in the air allows Kurt to momentarily gain invincibility to potentially beat out anti-airs. Now let's take a look at his special moves. Kurt's fireball is a little slippery. It moves from high to low, and so can slip under fireballs at long range. The aerial version does the same thing, and the hold version arcs upwards higher and can avoid fireballs by going over them as well. Reverse fireball and jab is a hopping overhead kick. It knocks down on hit, can be used in combos, and goes one of two distances, and can avoid lows. Fireball and weapon is a dashing weapon attack. Just like all of his standard weapon attacks, all of his special weapon moves, meaning his super on weapon, his reverse fireball on weapon, and his forward fireball on weapon, are all enhanced when he's charged up a weapon charge. Forward fireball and weapon dashes Kurt forward. He's invincible in the middle of this dash, so he can go through attacks or fireballs. And the hold version allows him to side switch. Kurt's invincible reversal allows him to side switch on hold and knocks back the opponent on tap. Kurt's fireball on parry is a unique move. He creates a shield. This shield will reflect fireballs and will also act as a parry, allowing Kurt to potentially dissuade his opponent from using weapon attacks at certain positions on the screen. Reverse Fireball and Parry with Kurt is a unique level 2 fireball. This is attached by a tether to Kurt. The hold version gives you a longer tether. This move will attempt to follow after Kurt and is excellent for mix-ups or can be used to block incoming fireballs. Kurt's Jab Super sees him produce a bunch of fireballs that he shoots upwards so he can use it as an anti-air, but then those fireballs aim downwards and then slide along the floor. These are all level 1 fireballs, so they can be destroyed by bigger projectiles. His Weapon Super sees Kurt move across the screen invincibly, then producing a number of attacks afterwards. Again, this move is best if you charge up your weapon attack before using it. Kurt's Install. By the way, the install indicators are now less obtrusive, and I think you guys are going to like them a little bit better. They change color before they run out of install now, so it's a little bit easier to tell when you're close to the end of your installs. The Kurt's Install gives him armor on all of his weapon attacks. So if you like countering, I think you'll enjoy that one. All right, guys. I think that's it for Kurt. I hope you give him a try at Combo Breaker. I think he feels unique. He's going to be unpolished. This is the first event that I'm showing him at, but I still think he has promise. I'm really excited to see you guys. Priestess, Dragonblade, Hacerus, Knack, Justin, Jackie, Free, Zagrand. I can't wait to see you guys. I hope you find the changes fun. All right, see you soon.